Okay, hi everyone. It's Cindy again. I promised you an awesome recipe. Now I don't know if it's awesome because this is the first time I've tried it. But I want to say it's by Natasha St. Michael. And I was really excited to hear about this one because it uses your leftover pulp from juicing. See all this? This was my morning juice too. But it consists of spinach, dandelion weed, parsley, celery, cucumber, ginger, apple, orange, what else is in it? Carrots, and red pepper. What I love about eating raw food, raw vegetables and fruit, is how you can recycle things and use them. So, like, even though this was the remnants from my juice this morning, I can eat it. So that's one thing about eating raw is, finding ways to make sandwiches without bread and crackers and all that cooked stuff that, you would use. I mean, a lot of times you can use, like, cabbage leaves or lettuce leaves to do tacos or wraps. But sometimes, you want some kind of a substance. We got to just get through it, just like life. We got to get through it, don't we? And one thing I just want to mention is, remember, it's not about getting to where you want to be. It is about that, and you can get there. But if you notice, there's always something that you want in your life, and once you get it, there's always something else you want in your life. So it's always going to be something else, something else, something else. So what is really, it's important to get to where you want to go, but what the real journey is the journey to get where you're going. That's where all the lessons are. That's where all the insight comes in. That's where your learning and growing and transforming comes from. That's like, I like to say that Abraham, that's channeled through Esther Hicks, Abraham said, you wouldn't go on a, if you talked about a trip, okay, I'm going to start in California and go to New York and go to Italy and then go to Greece and then come home. Well, I already just did it in my head. Why do I need to go? I might as well not go because I'm just going to end up back here anyway. Well, that's not true because really what the enjoyment is going through those days of that journey, and every day is a new, even if you think it's just a trip, every day is a journey, and you're learning something and growing through it. Travel is the best way to transform your life and really start to figure out who you are inside. When I say who you are, that's that divine part in you, your spirit that lives forever. So through travel, and that's how I like to take people through life-changing experiences, is taking them to unique and transforming high-energy places like Peru and Hawaii and Egypt. I love Egypt. And we're going to go to Tibet next year. But we're always going somewhere, Mexico, and even places in the U.S. But it's through those journeys that you really find out a lot about yourself in dealing with other people, in seeing other cultures, and noticing what emotions are coming up for you. And it's that journey that takes you to a way better place. Even if sometimes our journeys, and I'll say a journey could be a trip or your everyday life. Sometimes your life is up and down. And sometimes you're riding high and sometimes you're feeling really low. But it's all part of it. So if you don't, the good thing is not to get stuck in wherever you are and just allow the experience to unfold for you. And be aware and conscious of, wow, what might I be learning today, and how is this applying to me, in what way? And you'll discover so much about yourself and how to deal with your yourself and how to deal with people and situations, that'll make your life just transform and really great. So anyway, we've got this now, see it? And this is chia seeds that have been, I guess you call it soaked, and then it makes it into a gel. You know what? The only chias I ever knew were chia pet, chia pet. This is about a half a cup of chia seeds, and then I don't know if you can see this, but there's like little seeds in here, and they were just really a little bit amount, and they were dry. Here, I'll show you again. See this? Ooh. And then I put 2 cups of water to a half a cup of chia seeds. And just in 2 hours, you let it sit and it makes it into this, like, really gooey, they call it chia gum. The point of it in this is not only good for your health, but also to help bind the juice fibers together. I really hope somebody watches these videos. Somebody that would like it anyway. Somebody that would like these videos, I hope you will find them and watch them. I think the original recipe called for 2 cups of your vegetable pulp from your juices, like 2 cups of that to like 8 tablespoons of this chia gum. Thing with raw food recipes is nobody has the same experience. And so you have to try it and not give up if it didn't work. Now, I've made a lot of good stuff. When I was on raw, I was 100% raw before, 5 years ago. And I made lots of good stuff. But I also made lots of yucky stuff. So, how can I lose? Because I would have just tossed this stuff anyway. And if I can find a recipe for bread or crackers by using it, recycling my food, I'm really happy. So, I'm telling you, I was really excited about this. So, what could you be doing on your journey to make your life feel more vibrant and alive? Have you thought of that? Like for me, I mean, I can do a lot of things, but one thing having to do with food, doing my green juices every morning, it is kick butt, okay? Move over, Starbucks, Pete's Coffee, whatever, that doesn't even compare to how you feel. Like, that's not even really a good feeling, it just gets you moving. But this stuff, juicing every morning, really sets the tone for your day. You have so much energy, you feel vibrant. And that's what I said, what can you do to feel or be more vibrant in your life? That, you know, the feeling, you want to find the feeling of vibrance, not what will give you vibrance, but what will make you feel vibrant. Really, I try to use all the rainbow colors in my meals, because every color has a vibration, and every color and vibration can be revitalized in my body. So do you see what I'm doing here? I'm just kind of smoothing this out, and I don't really want it to be too thick, because I've made crackers before, and when they're thick, they just kind of taste cardboardy. This is one sheet. I have another one that I can make another sheet with, and I'm gonna, you just want to run a knife through it so you can, well, it's not really working for me. You want to cut, you know, the size that you want, because then when it cooks, or dehydrates. I shouldn't say cook. It's not cooking. It's dehydrating. It's still live food. I can crack it at these places that I cut and use that for sandwich bread. I forgot to put my spices. So I was just going to put a little garlic and pepper powder on here. She was putting like a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, but I didn't have any of those, and plus I have so much seasonings in this already. And I'm just going to do a little bit of sea salt on here. I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to make one more tray, and I'm going to let this cook at, not cook, oh my gosh, dehydrate at 105 degrees overnight for anywhere from 10 to 14, and I will probably turn them over once in between the time. So okay, we're back, and it's the next day, and this is how it came out. So during the night I woke up and I came out and I took the sheet, these dehydrator sheets off. At that point I just flipped this over. So one side was really already pretty dry, and the other side was getting there but not all the way. So I flipped it over, and it just sits on this mesh insert, and this is what came out. Okay, so here I'm going to take our bread. I'm going to use it in this case as bread, and I'm just going to break it right where the lines are that I had cut with the knife, and I'm going to spread. You can put anything you want. This is just a sample to give you some ideas. So a little bit of avocado spread I could use, and it's a combination of cauliflower, broccoli, red pepper, onion. I put a little bit what was left of the chia seed gum in there to see if it would bind it, and some some pepper and a little bit of garlic. Let's see. It's pretty tasty. It's very flavorful. So I'm going to go ahead and spread some of that on there as well. And you could use that for crackers as well. I cut up some cucumbers and some sprouts. And again, you could put sliced carrots. You could put anything on here, really. And you don't even need to make it into a sandwich, but you can. And that's what I'm going to do, because I want to try it out. I'm pretty happy with it. I did taste a little bit this morning when I came out to check it, but I haven't tried a sandwich, so let's do that. Well, it's pretty good. Honestly, it's really good, actually. I can't actually believe that I'm eating pulp made cracker bread. But it's very crispy. This is really good. I highly recommend you make this. This is a winner. Yay! I'm happy about that. So now I'm going to save this to eat when I'm hungry. But here you go. Vegetable, chia, bread, or cracker, whichever you choose to use it for. Hummus would be really good on it, just as crackers with hummus and sprouts or whatever. It's really versatile, and I like that it doesn't just crumble apart. You saw me cut the sandwich in half. It's full of substance, and it's all vegetables. Oh my God. I'm a happy camper at the moment. Have a great day, everyone.